The Tape Never Lies Network.
The tape never lies. Tape never lies.
Starts now.
The tape never lies.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
So chase greatness and start understanding that he's gonna make everybody better.
The tape never lies.
I don't want to see your tape breakdowns if you cannot show me things that are negative about a guy that's on your current team.
Hashtag chase greatness. Hashtag take that.
Keep it 100.
Because I'll make this one more time clear. Caden Whitlow, cut it.
Keeping it 100.
He is the best quarterback I have ever scouted on tape.
The Chicago Bears select.
Guess who's back? The two dudes that kept it real. Dynamic duo that you love, the smartest man at Dr. Phil. Breaking down the film, never a problem, kick it straight. Most shows focus on stats, we focus on the tape. We keep it in 100, never running east or west. We coming with that truth, cause that's what our fans expect. Cut off the fake and anchor, moving forward to be free. But don't you worry, Shane's got the dumbest tweets. It ain't no secret, Phil and Shane got some haters. But now they're moused up like the true and now and latest. Debaters, draws get kicked like Coach Tabor. Cuts had to be made, we added a barber moderator. Up or down, boys got you double checking. Sad sack strolling like a fool drunk texting. Flexing on the truth cause you know they'll never change. Real, recognize real, that's what you get with Phil and Shane.
Give me some fucking names.
When you
Two
break it
fucking
down,
games.
fuck a play or a captain, all of the up there. The tape never lies, the truth you see. We laugh, we analyze, so there's no babies like Maybelline. Straight to the truth with acumen and facts. We got a stat nerd, but he's not just giving nerd stats. Car crash, big impact like trip sack. Every Wednesday night you got the smartest man Phil back. Now we know you're smiling like a fat kid with fun dip. We're back better than ever and we're keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest
Keeping it
man.
100.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Down there. I don't know if that right foot actually touched the ground.
Keep it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, what is good, TTNL family? It is Wednesday night, so y'all in the place to be. Of course, we got the news today that Bill Belichick is off the table. So sorry, Bears fans, he is not an option for us anymore. But I'm sure the guys are going to talk about that and this upcoming Monday night game we got going. So
I was given the opportunity. I found him.
That's so sad. Without further ado, let me bring in the guys that you really came to see. Mr. Shane, smartest man Marsal, and Mr.
Hey.
Phil.
That's the nicest thing she's ever said about us, Phil. I think. Right?
About you, not about me.
Well,
I always talk nice about Phil.
She throws
Sharice's
roses.
mom loves Phil. Even
Cherie loves me too.
Even though when I met
No
Cherie's
one
mom
likes
in
you,
Chicago, when I met Cherie's mom in Chicago, she's like, "I'm so glad DDP's not here because I really love you."
All the British love you, Shane.
Hey,
You have a big following in Great Britain.
Keep my name out your mouth, Phil. So weird. Okay. Hello, George.
The mafioso.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Mafioso.
Thanks for watching.
Fiasco. Mafissimo. Mafissimo. Hey.
Yes. I don't know. Oh well.
He's just a fan.
You got our quarterback. That's about it. But you know,
got our quarterback.
Not much else. But see, there she is. I talk about Deborah, and she shows up.
I love Cherie's mom.
We all do. Even this guy.
We got a bigger strip.
He called me a few times, but I was at the Christmas concert.
Just be thankful you only got a few, because I got a lot more than a few, and texts and voicemails, and I think I got a letter in the mail.
A letter?
He hired a
letter.
skywriter with an airplane. I got everything today.
Skywriter from an airplane.
Yes.
All of that
We got it all.
with Angelo and Cherie.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's the show. We'll see you next time on Keeping It 100.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. There's nothing else to talk about.
Vargas is here, and now
we leave.
end the show.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
There
I'm more than happy to call it an early night. Bears lose on Monday, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all got that going.
Oh my God,
Those
it's
are
Monday now.
those
All
are
my
not-
rowdy friends are back from Monday night.
Yeah, only 2 more primetime games to go, Bears fans.
We got Al, Mike,
We
and
gotta show
Dan.
we gotta show the world. We gotta show the world
Yeah.
this shit 2 more times.
Show us the
Fuck.
pain.
We about to put Sam Darnold in the MVP running.
Yeah.
Listen, they fired Flus. I gotta be honest. Well, before I be honest, I wish this game was home because I wanted the chant to be "Sell the team."
Yes.
Sell the team. Like, so loud. Like 4 quarters of it. Every time there's a timeout, you get the chant going. If there's a penalty on the play,
It's probably my favorite
chant
picture
going.
of all time.
It's mine.
Did you notice Larison in the background?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the best part.
Jim's like just loving it.
We know it's not going to happen, but it's going to affect things. That's honestly what you got to do. You have one shot to push George out of the way. Who these people that are making the choice? Kevin Warren standing at front stage. We're going to get into all that, but I wanted to say this in reference to Thomas Brown. Pig vomit from Howard Stern.
Howard fucking Stern, man.
But Thomas Brown hasn't been put in a fair situation. He's gone from passing game coordinator, not talking to Caleb, to taking over as offensive coordinator, straightening the ship, and then having to then turn around and become the head coach, move from being up in the booth, getting comfortable, seeing the all-22 angle, to now being on the field. I heard Tom Waddle saying, no, Thomas would prefer to be up in the booth. He even said it in his opening presser.
Well, I'd have to give Big Steve some credit because he was telling me, he didn't want Thomas out of the booth. That's why he would have preferred Hightower. I wanted Washington because I didn't think that Washington was going to be the play caller that Eberflus was. But nonetheless, I think we all can agree that Thomas would have benefited staying as a offensive coordinator and maybe not taking so much on his plate.
Well, I agree because
I think they were just taking a stab in the dark to see if there was any, anything would come through where they could potentially.
The players are the
make
problem.
him the guy. Yeah, 100%.
The players are the problem. I'm going to give Phil and Shane a shout out for pointing it out since God knows. Week 2, watching DJ Moore go through the motions, it hasn't gotten better unless he's getting the ball. That's a selfish football player. Cole Kmet out there talking a lot, not showing up a lot. A lot of mistakes, drops, critical plays. A lot of talk like, yeah, I'm going to get that shit fixed. And then it happens again. That's.
Yeah, the players have no place to hide.
None.
Now. You got exactly what you wanted. I mean, I don't think it's, something that we uncovered. It's just you got exactly what you wanted.
It wasn't
and then
about
you came
uncovering it. We were pointing it out that this is a problem. When you combine that with a bad coach and a rookie quarterback trying to learn and a rookie wide receiver, how is he going to be helped by DJ Moore in this immature? His father's not helping him either.
Yeah. Nick
The
is
whole mess.
Nick is right here.
Yes.
And I mean, one of my biggest takeaways from the game away from the quarterback last week, and I still go back to Rome and Jonathan Owens.
Oh,
Rome
dancing.
scores a touchdown, you're getting
100%.
boat raced, and you're dancing in the camera, and then Jonathan Owens is like, "Come on, guys, let's run to the end zone."
Embarrassing.
Go to the end zone camera, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And honestly, Jonathan Owens is played well, but when I saw that, I'm like, man, that is a culture issue.
Please don't
right
go
there.
dance. Please. He started going. Then I thought he was gonna stop, and I'm like, oh, thank God. No, he kept going. I'm like, oh my God, like it's worse than Club Dub after you've lost 11 straight. The reality of what this said is the players don't give enough. And when you go and you attack the coach and you tell him your truth and you are trying to be the front man of a leadership role, and then you go out there and don't tackle and you make business decisions, then you're nothing but a punk. That's it. You're big talk, no balls. You talk the talk because you got money backing you up, and that's your leverage. You didn't go out there and play the game. Anyone defending Jalen Johnson is pathetic to me.
Yeah,
I'm a Jalen Johnson fan.
We praised him the week before for standing up. But you can't your response to you standing up and taking a stand can't be you sitting down and doing what you did.
None of that Olay bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Business. There's 4 games left.
That's the fucking thing. I don't want to hear from Jalen, I've never lost anywhere. Well, that's all we've done as fans following this team. I was here a long time before Jalen Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be a Bears fan a long time after Jalen Johnson is retired and gone from Chicago. We've been through it all. So, yeah, we've seen it all. And this is what it is over and over again. I talked to Phil today on the phone, and I don't know if anybody listened to it, but the Barstool Chicago guys were talking, and I forget which one it was talking about he had heard some information about Virginia McCaskey, and he wanted to see if it was true. So he texted some people at Hallis Hall that he knows, and they texted him back and said, oh, this is 100% true.
What is this?
That Virginia McCaskey, her suite at Soldier Field, you cannot sit in her
Bears
suite.
Game.
Yeah, during Bears games, you cannot sit in her suite for games wearing Bears gear. You have to dress up. Bears gear, you cannot be in the suite. You have to be dressed up.
At a football game.
At a fucking football game that you own the team.
Virginia's got rules.
Virginia's got to go. So does George. I'm sorry. This is fucking ridiculous. That is non-fucking sense.
But imagine
it's fucking nonsense.
Imagine that being a priority. It's just.
I told you the things that they do, bro.
Can't believe. I can believe it. It's just fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. You
can believe it.
I'm
ridiculous.
Serious. That is
the perfect
not,
statement.
I know I joke around on here a lot.
Yeah, you got to wear your Sunday best.
Put on your Sunday best, kids. We're going to Sears.
Hold on. Leave your shoes by the door.
Yeah.
Make sure it's. Oh, by the way, mom's pissed off. Mom's pissed off.
Yeah, you had that Bears hoodie on, George.
You had that Bears
Son of
hoodie.
a bitch. But imagine that. That's a priority. Fuck the product. Fuck the leadership of the team that you own. All of that. That's your priority.
You don't have ownership that knows the NFL. The NFL organization of coaches and people laugh at the charter franchise because you thought, and I'm talking about Virginia and the Hallises, that you were better than everybody else. And that if you took this heart of America, this bullshit phony way to project like the Smiths, that's how we're going to behave. And we're not going to hire a coach that swears. And we're going to go away from that kind of Ditka thing. And we're going to do it this way. The holy way. And that's probably the wrong way. But yet, like the definition of insanity, they keep doing it. They keep doing it. That's why Ted was around. He was that guy, the devil whispering in their ears. Yeah. You don't want that kind of coach, Bruce Arians. You don't want him in here.
But Phil,
This is the problem, man.
They talked about how scared the front office, not the front office, but ownership and people like Ted Phillips, all of those guys were when like John Fox came there because of the pedigree that he came with and that he was kind of, an outspoken, grizzled veteran type of coach that's been around and won. They said that he would walk out of his office and people in the front office would turn around and walk the other way intentionally just so they didn't have to speak to him. That's going on in your organization for years. Do we think that it's changed?
Get someone on the show that knows the Mug Hallis story.
I'm about to look it up right now, to be honest. I mean, I know lightly of it, like very.
There is this conspiracy that he was taken out by the McCaskies. And that Muggs, that's what this. I don't know the story. I just know the cliff notes of it.
First thing that comes up in the search, Muggs Hallis cover up.
There you go.
You can read lots of things on the internet.
But I'm just saying, let's just align this stuff. A lot of conspiracy comes to fruition, whether you want to believe it or not. This story that Shane's sharing about nobody could wear Bears gear in my owner's box. Thank God I said it like that, Sherry. And you might think that's a small thing, just like all of the national radio and local radios thought it was a small thing when I was flipping out about Hard Knocks and the no swearing there.
So
I thought it was just, now they've all fucking flip-flopped the other way. They can't even do swearing. What network was saying that? This one. Yeah, I made it a big deal.
Cole Komet's
cultural deal
podcast that he does on CHGO, the 85.
Yeah.
The guest that he had this week brought it up. He's like, "Oh yeah, I heard about the no swearing thing, with Hard Knocks." And Cole goes, "Well, that's the funny thing." He's like, "We all swear all the time." Cole's like, swearing is just prevalent everywhere.
But it's not on the video show.
No, but they went out of their way to make sure.
That's the smoking gun. On top of what Shane is sharing with you, the McCaskies are afraid to win. I remember very vividly my coach at Hofstra saying, listen, every football team is built on aggression. Every team, every good team, that is. You don't have aggression and determination, you aren't going to win. Bottom line. And I'll tell you what. He said, I'm paraphrasing it. This room will never be filled with choir boys. You need some badasses. Who's going to be our badasses? And players, rise to the occasion. You have to be. It's a different game. I'm sorry if that hurts this girl's feelings and this guy's feelings and whatever, but if you are soft and to the point where you're controlling a narrative that isn't real and you're projecting something, just like Eberflus has the respect in the locker room, Matt Nagy has the respect in the locker room. I don't care. It's complete utter opposite of true. You're selling bullshit. That's what they do each and every fucking time. And then when I was around them and they know who you are, you could see the real ones. I don't know how, everybody, all of our fans from around the world, we're all in different classes. Some people are hardworking. Some people are filthy rich. Whatever it is, it's in here. How you act and treat people. It's up to you. How you were raised influences that. How you were treated influences that. How you treat other people influences that. Being around the McCaskies, you would think they had won 50 Super Bowls and that they were this secret CIA run organization with all these secrets that can't. There's no real love. There's no open embracing of the fans. That's all for fucking show. In a 2-second thing. Same with Kevin Warren standing up there talking about the fans, like Shane said. You're going down the same path. The head coach is the leader of the team, the culture, the heartbeat of the team. They failed under George McCaskey every time. I don't know how many more times you could fail and then lie and say you don't meddle. And then keep secrets and then force people to keep those same secrets or threaten them with losing credentials or losing their job. And it's a politically run bullshit organization because you, George, have strung it. And it's unfortunate because there's so much to love about the Chicago Bears, and you've just driven it into the ground.
So as of November 29th, and we know that the Bears have not won since, so you can add up the losses to this. This is from Mark Potash, former TTNL guest. Since George McCaskey became the Bears chairman in 2011, the Bears have fired 3 GMs, 5 head coaches, 3 OCs, in 14 seasons. They have 2 winning seasons, 2 playoff berths, 0 playoff wins, and a 93-130 record for a .417 win percentage.
Wow. It's truth in numbers towards an owner whose title is a chairman. There's so many chefs in the kitchen that George goes to the front of the chairman of the board and waits and decides, and then you become a laughingstock because you sent the coach out to do a Zoom presser, and then you fire him 2 hours later, send another coach home. You fired all these coaches, fired all these GMs, but yet you're living in the same pathetic doldrums of the NFL until you start recognizing the people that might sting you, that you might want to take with a grain of salt, George, are probably the ones that you should be listening to most. Not the yes man who's kissing your ass because he wants a pat on the back for some extra fucking cash. You got to hear the hard things, George. You're not good at football. You've said so yourself. So stop hiring guys that are ancient antiques. that only have an agenda through their friends and hire guys that are going to do the job that's intended, and that's bring championships and not just talk about it.
Right. And I think this is what people need to realize too. Joe Gateman has "When she dies, the kids will sell the team." But what you have to realize is that within ownership, Pat Ryan, who owns part of the Bears, a minority interest, a major minority interest, he has the right of first refusal to become the majority owner. And he will be the next guy. So it's already done. Like, your only way out of this is if, I know there's been people flying in with this saying that Bezos, that would literally be your way out, is if Bezos is like, all right, here's 10 billion, and I'm just gonna overpay for the product because I want in, and then everybody's like, yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, reading that thread you shared with me, the way Virginia is depicted by people who don't know, not what you do to family, man. That's all I had to say.
You sent him something?
Yeah. Well, he was already reading it, and then that's what I'm saying. You can find anything.
I'll get back to you guys. I'm still reading.
Hopefully, you'll have to send me this article. I've always wanted to know what that other side, because I'm telling you, there's something that's not authentic, obviously, about somebody that wants to present themselves as so clean and so wholesome. The wholesome bears, the corporate wholesome bears. And that's just the opposite of what it is that you need. And if that offends anybody, I'm sorry. I've been around football my whole life. There's one thing about football. It's not wholesome. Okay? It's just not. It is cutthroat. That's why guys lose their jobs. People are fighting to pay money. People get hurt. It's the most vicious sport. Let's not pretend that it isn't. There's guys that are sacrificing their health each and every Sunday to play this game for the Chicago Bears. Now, you might argue last Sunday, no one did. But you get the point. But if you continue to put some sort of wholesome coach out there and think that that's going to command respect in the locker room when times get tough, go look at Dan Campbell. What did he... His first year, he won, 3 games? You have to build this culture. Shane was giving you, and now it's off the table because Bill Belichick has taken the UNC job. This was a guy that walks into the locker room with a history and all the rings and a reputation that every player known to man knows who Bill Belichick is. So you're skipping steps in building this culture because you're like, Bill don't give a fuck. Oh, he was your 3rd round pick last year? Yeah, he's gone. 2nd round? Bye. You're the big free agent they signed? Goodbye. You as well. That's how he does business. If you're wholesome, wait a second, we just signed this guy. Bayless is a star. This guy's a star. Oh, the defensive tackle from South Carolina. We took him in the 3rd round.
First pick of the 3rd round.
Oh, he's gone. You have to be able to do that. And you have to be willing to put your faith that you so wholesomely swear by on that type of person, because that's what the job calls for. It's as simple as that. You just have to stop with bullshit that you continue to drive home. And Shane gave you the fucking numbers, thanking our guy there for putting all those numbers together under George. It's inarguable. Those are the firings, those are the hirings, those are the things that have gone on. You still haven't gotten the story of the defensive coordinator that they hired and what transpired there. You want to know how much power they have? Not one fucking article about it. Not one fucking leak about the defensive coordinator that the FBI had to come and get.
My guess is for legal reasons. They don't want to.
Trust me.
Open up
it would get out. Box. It would get out no matter what. But the McCaskies have something, guys. They have an agenda that's beyond what we can even understand here. It's unfortunate. Sorry.
No, man, it is. I hear you. And that's why we were so adamant about a guy like Bill Belichick, because as horrible as it sounds, the culture of the entire franchise is what has to take precedent over everything, over it all. That's critical. So who's going to be the next guy? And there's questions with everybody. You know, Belichick gets hired in UNC, and his first hire is Mike Lombardi as the GM of North Carolina football. Fun. But who's next? I mean, you're going to have
Mike Lombardi here.
Oh
my God. Shane would have been
that would have tested my patience in a big way. But
maybe we dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, but you know, Jeremy Fowler was on with CHGO. Albert Breer has talked about it, and they keep on doubling down that it's going to be a head coach with previous experience, not a first-time guy. So that, I mean, if all of these people that are, you know, like Rome Odunze's father, oh, by the way, Rome's dad, you're not helping your son one bit. I would just give you some advice: holster the tweeter, or simply shut the fuck up. That would probably help you best with everything that you're tweeting out and responding to. But
100%, he's not helping his son or the team or anything.
But if they go the previous coach route with experience, I would ask you this: who's the previous coach with experience that's on the offensive side of the ball, if that's what everybody wants, just because of the quarterback?
Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah,
that's one guy he was former head coach.
That's what I'm saying, but it's limited. And
right.
then you're talking about Flores, and you're talking about Vrabel. And a big part of that is you have to know the plan.
Flores.
You have to know the plan that's
Kingsbury
in play on offense.
Are they going to go into the college ranks? Will they go into the college ranks?
No, but I'm saying what the reports are right now is that it's going to be a hire is going to be somebody with previous NFL coaching experience. It's not going to be a first-time guy. I mean, we can get into the college tree and who you're going to be talking about. I mean, if I'm going to be talking to a first-time guy, I'm calling Dan Lanning. I know there's other guys out there, but he would 100% be on my list.
He's got the fire, the determination. I like Dan. Michelle, I agree with you. We've been saying you gotta just turn the filter off. Stop sugarcoating shit. You gotta tell George the real deal on how you feel. I don't know. I don't know if they will keep Ryan Poles.
I could understand if they keep Ryan Poles just for the simple fact that you want some type of stability in the front office.
But I don't even know if that's a requirement. Honestly, I mean, I think it sounds good in theory, but it comes down to, let's just say he is running the show for the coach. And Kevin is going to say, yeah, I like this guy or I don't like this guy. Where is your confidence level that Ryan Poles is going to, and you got to remember, it's going, if you keep Ryan Poles, he has to get a contract extension. Because any coach worth his salt is going to want to know that he's going to be around, the guy that hired him. He can't go into a contract year or 1 or 2 years out and you bring in a new guy. Let's be honest. This guy that you hire is going to be here a minimum of 3 years, at a minimum.
It's sad. It's a sad day.
But I think people have to get out of their head that it has to be an offensive coach, because it just.
Well, we've said that from the beginning.
No, I get it, Phil, but like everybody is so sold on Ben Johnson and
Mike Vrabel, baby.
Maybe, yeah, Ivan's correct. I think if I was a betting man right now, for me, now that Belichick is gone, I think Vrabel's got to be the leader in the clubhouse.
Yeah, because he's the only guy that will say how it truly is no matter what.
Because you gotta, if you're gonna talk about Flores, you can't escape the Tua stuff. You can't. And you can't just say, oh, well, he's learned his lesson, because you have he can tell you whatever you want. We don't know that he's learned the lesson. Think about tying your franchise with Caleb Williams to that if you're not sure. That's a massive risk. I'm not saying that he's not an excellent coach, but the Tua stuff is pretty fucked up. And he admitted to all of it. Every single day, you tell him he's the biggest piece of shit and he doesn't even belong in the NFL, your quarterback. Yeah,
Shane and I said the same thing today, Sean. It's like, how do you stomach the energy to talk Chicago Bears football?
Bill's right there too. Yeah, the whole lawsuit with the NFL.
The McCaskies probably should step the fuck back. If they wouldn't hire him, they should hire him. That's how we have to play this game. If they feel some way, do the opposite, George Costanza. Now Sylvie's reporting Poles wants out of the GM gig.
Oh, he's not reporting that. He was talking about things that could maybe happen. And he said that he has talked to people that Ryan Poles was upset because one of the things that he did not report that Poles wants out. He did not report that. He talked about speaking to somebody at Hallis Hall that said that when Ryan Poles, one of the things that intrigued him was there was no buffer between him and ownership. It was him reporting to the owner. And he was hired under that pretense.
So he's pissed off, George. He's pissed off because now he's got to report to Kevin, and then Kevin decides how he's going to bring this to George, and then George is like King Jaffe. from Game of Thrones. He's just that little
Hey,
bitch.
Rajneesh, how's that quarterback doing, buddy? How's Caleb playing? Rajneesh is going to come back with the Bears record. I guarantee it.
Soft owner, soft president, soft GM, soft coaching staff, soft players, soft from top to bottom. When you serve soft serve, that's what you get. Soft ice cream. No, we got plenty of time.
But they got to get this one right.
No, I agree with him.
I've been a Vrabel guy since the jump. Really,
Yeah.
it's probably the only guy that I saw with the credentials that they were quote unquote putting out there. Because I only say, I only put the quotes up because I think that I still have that fear. You know what I'm saying? Like there's still that fear that they're gonna fuck it up because it's the Bears. But hopefully, with the background that Mike Vrabel has as a player, with the organization and the coach that he played for, with his coaching ability and what he's done, he did with the Titans with less quarterbacking play than you would think. I mean, you got to consider the guy. He did a lot with less in his time with the Titans, I feel like.
He did.
Yeah, like I said, I've never been against Vrabel. I know there's been some reports of weirdness, but that's probably a good thing for this organization. You got to get a guy in there that's going to say, George, go.
Flores,
Change the oil in your
Vrabel,
fucking scooter.
Belichick, Aaron Glenn, Joe Brady. I put these names back then. My sleeper was Josh McCown, but he would fit the wholesome hire. And I don't know if that's what the Bears need. I don't know that Josh would fucking do what would be necessary. The other guy that was a sleeper was Jesse Minter, who's the defensive coordinator with the Chargers, young guy, but I don't know that he would fulfill that with, what he has not been able, he's never been a head coach. Would he push? This is the problem. It's the McCaskies. That's it. Those guys, Vrabel, Flores, Aaron Glenn, you have to have conviction in yourself to step to the podium and run the culture that you, as the head coach, under the umbrella of the Bears, but it's you. That was Ditka's Bear. And people are a Buddy Ryan. Buddy Ryan was Ditka's assistant. Ditka set the fucking tone. If he wanted to punch Buddy in the fucking mouth, he would do it.
Don't
And
tell
they
Buddy
have
that.
done
No. Don't say that to Buddy when he was around.
Ditka wouldn't back down. No fucking way. He was like a fucking Barney Rubble compared to Ditka. But that's good. Sometimes you need a little contention between coaches and have that competition always happening. That's good. You can't do that with this shit show. You can't do it. Yeah, he was a holdover.
Thomas Brown was 100% calling plays on Sunday.
100%.
He said as much and said he would be before.
I remember people laughed when I said Olin Kreutz needs to be an administrator in this building, whether it be the president or be part of the football operation, because he would be able to undress a fraud right away. He'd make them uncomfortable, but you saw they can't do that.
I would 100% be on board with Stefanski if they were dumb enough.
Mm-hmm.
The pathway that I kind of thought potentially could happen, because Vrabel is on staff in Cleveland, is that I had heard that Cleveland wanted Vrabel and they were going to end up with him, and then that would pry Stefanski loose. That would be your previous head coach with experience and give you the offensive side of the football. Oh yeah, by the way, who is also, I feel like, a good head coach.
I agree with you. I've always liked him.
And you talk about somebody that's what did they play? 5 quarterbacks last year and made the playoffs? Cleveland?
Yeah. Yeah, I got your message. It's pretty much on par with what every NFL team does. They go up against each other. If you're shitty defense and you're moving the ball offensively, then you get a false sense of confidence. We've seen the Chicago Bears play well. Let's just be honest. We've seen them play well. You're a Hail Mary pass from beating the Washington Commanders, a blocked field goal from beating the Packers finally. These things weren't made up. Your rookie quarterback in the face of adversity and sheer, utter, wholesome chaos. Wholesome is going to be our corporate word, Ivan.
They lost the division, Phil. Each won by 3 points. Am I wrong?
You're not.
Am I wrong? Yeah. So it's heartbreakers all the way around. I mean,
all the way around, right? So the team can perform. What they did this past Sunday is a testament to their inner character. And I don't know if it's a message about Thomas Brown. I don't know if it's a message about the organization as a whole. I don't know if everyone was looking for somebody else to make plays. But you got a fucking Monday night game in front of the nation. If you come out and play like that bullshit, like a bunch of fucking soft pussies, and that's exactly what I tell them in the locker room, George. Because that's the honest truth. That's what resonates with football players. The honest truth. What they pulled on Sunday all around was pathetic. And if I was Thomas Brown, I would be infuriated, completely let down. You're supposed to rise up and put me in the best vein possible. They didn't give a shit about him. Maybe because Eberflus neutered him to begin with and no one knew him. Who knows? But I said it and I'll say it again. Talk is the talk that gets you in the door. How do you coach? How do you hold players accountable? How are you truth? How is your truth? Is it one thing at the podium and another thing behind in the locker room? Then you lose the team. You lose the team. And that's what I've seen so many times with the Bears hiring. Thank you. Alan Williams, Eberflus, Nagy.
Guy Finley wants Pete Carroll. I mean, his OC would be available right now. You could bring Shane Waldron back.
No, he ain't. I love Pete Carroll.
Oh no, I like Pete Carroll too. I'm just
wasn't the issue like also like some nepotism going on with Pete and weren't his sons involved with certain things like shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like it was just not working at. I think he has like a couple. Yeah. Am I wrong?
I think so.
No, I just don't know. I didn't hear that stuff.
Well,
I love Pete Carroll though.
Yeah, no, I do too. I'm just having fun there, but it's who was it? I think was it Sean Stewart had in there? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Vrabel looked at the Bears and said no thanks, which potentially, I mean, could happen with any of these guys. But the separator is one guy,
Caleb Williams.
It's Caleb Williams. It's the quarterback, and there's
guy the night crawlers wanted to imagine if we didn't have him.
Well, that's the thing, and I mean, when
you're be in shitstorm, the god of all shitstorms. What was that, Shane? The river wave.
The
weather.
Yeah, the atomic river or something like that.
Atomic river wave of rain.
Yeah. But if the report is true that Kevin Warren has full autonomy financially to secure whatever coach they decide on, and you're going to give him a 23-year-old quarterback with the upside and as good as Caleb Williams already is, I just don't know where else you're going to get that in anything that opens up. I mean, are you getting that for the Jets? Are you getting that in New Orleans? There's obviously going to be some other places. Jacksonville. I mean, you can poke a lot of holes in that with Trevor Lawrence. But I think that becomes your biggest sell for any coach.
Is Warren going to be too busy with the stadium deal to interview the coaches?
What stadium deal? What stadium deal?
That's the best set and spike you'll see, Ivan, since the Brazilian volleyball team. Who would you rather have, Vrabel, Flores, or Ben Johnson?
For right me,
what about Brazilian volleyball? What? What was going on?
For me, out of those three, right now, it would be Vrabel for me. Because I think you have a ton of questions around Flores just within the NFL. And the quarterback thing is a big deal for me. And
yeah, I like
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson is third on my list there.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't be upset with Vrabel or Flores. I honestly would be excited about
which one. So let me ask you this: you have to pick between Vrabel and Flores.
Okay.
I just think I have more questions with Flores than I do with Vrabel that concern me. I'm not sure I want to be the team that says, "Oh yeah, I think
my favorite coach.
He's figured it out."
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
He is a big believer and has given the biggest endorsement to Flores, saying I guess he was asked.
Said he's the best
non-head coach ready to
available.
Be head coach available.
And that's fine. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have major question marks surrounding him. And I just find it hard to believe if you remove the quarterback issues. Like, Phil, are you concerned about what went on with Tua and him?
I am.
I am too. But
I don't know.
Fucking deal, man.
There's a whole other side to the story too.
Well, he wanted Justin Herbert.
I know. There's a whole other.
But he didn't get Justin Herbert. He got Tua.
Well, he was right about that, right?
Well, I mean, he's put up fucking numbers. Saying that he shouldn't be in the NFL at all.
Well, I don't know where in context that was. Could have been in a fight. Maybe it was.
Who said it was every day, and he admitted it.
Maybe he was trying to motivate him. There's certain people. Some guys are soft as fuck.
Yeah, but
hey, you're the worst quarterback in the NFL. Or you're acting like it. Who knows?
But he didn't deny any of it. I mean, if I didn't do that shit and that was out there, I'm banging the fucking table all day long. I ain't taking that fucking bullet for anybody. No way.
I like Flores.
That's
I think people learn.
That's they do learn. They do learn.
But is a weird. This dude won't even fucking wear a fucking protective helmet when he's had all these concussions and his career is one shot away. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, if there was some type of, bitterness towards Tua because he got drafted, then that's wrong on the coach. Like, I know you didn't get what you wanted, but you not giving him a chance or just berating him at every step. That's probably the wrong way as well. Because, I mean, he, like you just said, he wanted Herbert. He didn't get Herbert. Things aren't working out with Tua. Yeah, I can understand the motivation part, but you know, you got to be able to adjust to your players at times, Phil.
I think there's
I agree.
less questions around Mike Vrabel than there is Flores. And then
100%.
like I said, you haven't even gotten into the lawsuit aspect of it, which I don't think that I legitimately believe George McCaskey would nix the fucking deal if they don't know more, like if that doesn't get settled or whatever like that. I just don't see him. I don't see him ruffling feathers with for a guy that's suing the NFL.
These guys are so soft that I don't know. I just think you learn from your mistake. Guy's a great coach. He's been a head coach. He has an endorsement from Bill Parcells. That's a check mark. And Mike Tomlin. Those are like two of my favorite coaches. They're not doing it behind closed doors. They're doing it out in public. So,
okay, real quick. Sorry, Phil. Yes,
both of these guys have been defensive.
Both of them are defensive
oriented. Where did Matt LaFleur come from?
Right.
Who was he coaching under? Mike Vrabel. So if Mike Vrabel is able to find somebody, who I think he will, because if you look at how the Tennessee offense was run, I would like something similar to that, but with a better passer, right? Not a Marcus Mariota or a Ryan Tannehill. So for me, that has nothing to do. It's all about who you bring into the fucking building. Can you trust them? And can you trust them to run the way that you want to operate? Can you do that? And that's pretty much it. Like, I trust that he knows personnel better than a fucking Matt Eberflus.
100%. And he knows people. He might be a dick.
If he picks Marcus Freeman, it's
oh my
done
God.
Though.
Don't even let's not even go there.
There's no way that can be your pivot. No fucking shot.
Mike is a doctor. And he knows.
He's right.
Yeah.
The Chicago's are clowns. Who does Ben know that can make up a staff compared to the previous head coaching candidates? I have no idea who Ben knows.
I wish he could bring the Detroit offensive line with him.
At least two of them. Maybe Ned McCaskey.
Ned,
well, this is.
I forgot about fucking Ned.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank
you, Phil.
Ned.
We got to be on. This is going to be true of all of your guys. I mean, I know it would be different with Ben Johnson because he's going to be the OC and going to be calling the shots. But
you have to do it with every
guy, yeah,
no different with Ben Johnson. Who's your defensive coordinator? Now the defense just goes to shit. Who does Ben know? As my guy asked. I don't know shit about Ben Johnson. All I know, he's got the best offensive line in the NFL. And he's got one of my favorite running backs in all of the NFL. And surrounding him with one of my favorite receivers in all of the NFL. And you have a lot of talent on that roster. So it's hard to tell what he could do.
Acevedo's throwing his hand in the ring here. Vrabel and Clint Kubiak.
I don't know what. I know Vrabel is a dick. And that might be exactly what we need.
No, there's no might. That's what they need. They need a guy that's...
There's no might.
Yeah. They need a guy that's going to come in and lay the fucking hammer down. Yeah.
So he checks the box.
Yeah. The fucking club dub shit? No.
No, fucking way. That would never happen under Vrabel or Flores. That's how we should do this. Aaron Glenn. Nope. Wouldn't happen. Josh McCown, yes, it probably would happen. Stefanski, would he let that happen? He might. I don't know him. I don't know. Tell you what, it ain't gonna be the Giants coach, Dabo. What the fuck's his name?
Dayball.
Dayball.
He was. Yeah, I'm not a Dayball
I
fan.
can tell you.
He'll be an OC someplace.
If Flores comes here, he's probably bringing Josh McCown as his OC. So I would get 2 for the price. Do you like that?
What's the connection there? Or do you mean Flores?
Who did I say?
You said, I thought you said Vrabel.
No, I said Flores. I
Oh,
thought I
maybe
was
you did.
talking Flores.
Yeah,
You
because they're
read
both
my
in Minnesota.
mind. Yeah, because they have that relationship right now in Minnesota. You got to think that way. Alex Ramos, he gets it. He knows the tunnel of love is TTNL. Pete Carroll, we said. I would totally love to see Pete Carroll get interviewed. He ain't no Mark Trestman. He understands how to communicate and motivate players. I want to say something else. You don't have to be yelling at players all the time. You have to break into the root of who they are to motivate them. But at the same time, you have to have your personality reflect on the entire team and have them buy into it. You're not standing up there just being a dick all the time. You're standing up there with integrity and accountability and authenticity.
Real quick, guys, Chris Foster just keeps on creating new accounts.
Oh, did he come back?
Yeah, so when he comes in, don't even acknowledge him. We'll just remove him. I mean, his grandmother texted me and said he has a small dick.
Jesus.
So his grandmother doesn't even fuck him anymore. So just don't even acknowledge him, and we'll take care of it on our end. But back to you, Phil.
Sorry, bro.
Do you remember who the finalists were, Shane, when Poles was hired?
The guy, the
GM?
Vikings GM was one of them.
He was?
Yes.
Wolfie?
Yes. Quessy. Yes, he was. I'm trying to think. Nah, I'm pretty much, it was Quessy, and then I remember Poles. That's pretty much who I remember.
I can look it up.
Hey, I'm going to go against this guy. Every year, the NFL fires, 6 to 10 head coaches, it seems. Flores is going to get another job. There's John Calipari has got another job. All these coaches, Flores is going to get a job. And you just hope he learned from that. It's that simple.
So
Sean Payton got another job.
Just real quick, I don't have the finalists here, but I can give you the list of guys. Joe Shane.
Oh boy.
Rand Carthon, who is in
Rand Carthon,
Tennessee.
Former running back at Florida.
Could you imagine if we chose Joe Shane? Fuck.
No.
That's like Ryan Pace's cousin that's also wholesome pussy.
Ed Dodds from Indy. Rick Smith was the former guy in Houston. Morocco Brown was the big one that got a lot of play here in Chicago. He used to be with the Bears. He was the assistant director of pro personnel from 2001 to 2007. Quessy Adolfo-Mensah. Glenn Cook, they talked to from Cleveland. Jeff Ireland who's been, a former GM. And there were some other people that they talked to. Omar Khan they talked to.
Wasn't Blake Dawson? Wasn't he in there? Lake Dawson. Where did he play, Ivan?
Lake Dawson?
Yeah.
We're talking about professional or college?
College.
Yeah.
Mississippi State.
Wasn't he on a Notre Damer?
Was he? I don't know.
Lake Dawson. Went to Flanders High School. I'm in the wrong fucking search.
Flanders. There you go.
Yep,
MD.
Notre Dame.
I was right.
Yep, it was back when they were relevant in the early 90s.
Well, they're relevant now, Shane. Are you in the top 12?
Oh my God.
No, you're not. Anyway.
Oh my God. Win. 1988, baby. 1988.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Win a national title without a head coach with a lisp. And we'll talk.
We're here. Hey, you fucking leave Lou out of this.
Fucking spitting all over the place.
Spitting on players as he's yelling.
Jesus Christ. We put our pants out one leg at a time, you son of a bitch.
You know what you call him? Champion, Shane.
Yeah. One time.
Lake Dawson.
Yeah.
Notre Dame. I thought this playoff started this weekend. It's next following weekend. That sucks.
Hey, you can't call me a homer. I was the only guy that's an Alabama fan that was saying how ridiculously overrated they were when the fucking season started. They didn't deserve it. 100% did not. Have fun drafting Jalen Milroe, whoever the fuck that is. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did you see the video I sent you where he threw that?
We talked about it.
Real?
The guy is real, yeah, and he's super fucking connected.
No, not that.
Oh,
let's talk about the video of the Jalen Milroe throwing the ball and it curves and goes into the net.
Oh yeah.
Or is that like AI generated?
Probably, yeah. Milroe is horrible. Horrible.
He's like if you want to really put a quarterback at a skill position, it's Jalen Milroe. Like, I mean, if you want to use him as for like a running back purposes, I could see it. I mean, he maybe like a Michael Robinson type. You know how Michael Robinson became like
they made him
in his career. Like maybe something like that because he is dynamic with the run, but passing is not great.
Yeah, and if you want a white running back, Riley Leonard's your guy.
Oh, absolutely. Put him in the backfield. Just let him run over people.
I would. Phil and I literally talked about this. I would take Justin Fields all fucking day long over Jalen Milroe.
Oh, I think you're in the top 5 if you have a Justin Fields.
I am so fucking glad I don't have to draft a quarterback in this class.
Oh my God.
I mean, Deion's trying to force his kid to fucking Vegas.
Just go out and buy one, Shane, like everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on with the quarterback.
Yeah.
At least we're lucky. We got our quarterback.
Yeah, we do.
That's one good thing.
We do.
The coach. What is your guess? Is Ryan Poles going to be fired after end of season?
No,
I
don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, unless you just see a complete fucking total meltdown from this team and shit in the locker room just starts going fucking crazy. I don't see it.
No, we were mentioning Justin in college. Like if he had college Justin, like not trying to I'm done beating Justin Fields down. I think there's no fucking reason for me to talk.
Yeah.
Like he's talking instead of going to Ohio State if they had Justin Fields. Has Don Bird been in here too? What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, he's been. That's like his fourth account. But that's the thing, guy. That you get votes of confidence from guys all the time. I don't think Kevin Warren is going there. I don't. I really don't. The only way that I could potentially see it is if like your number one choice at head coach, and that's you had more potential with that with Belichick. But let's just say if they go out and they say Vrabel, and Vrabel's like, I have no fucking interest in working with Ryan Poles, and you're adamant that Mike Vrabel is your guy, maybe, but I just don't think that they're gonna fire him. I think they're gonna give
Sometimes
him.
they stand there and say things, and then you saw. I mean, he looked
neutered,
disheveled.
Yeah, he did.
It looked like your dad and you in the principal's office, and the fans and the camera with the principal.
Well, I mean, if you were the guy trying to fire Eberflus after the Patriots game, like the rumor has, or it's probably more than a rumor at this point. Am I wrong? But if you were that guy and now you have to go ahead and face this, like, as if, I don't know, like as if you're the problem and you have to go ahead and answer to, dad, it's kind of frustrating. I would feel.
I'm not even sure if it's that so much, Ivan. I think that Ryan Poles takes a lot of shit to heart, which we saw play out on Hard Knocks. I think he was legitimately embarrassed and realized how bad he fucked up by pounding the table for Matt Eberflus last year.
Well, we told everybody.
I think at that fucking moment, he's,
he fucking bet on the wrong horse.
It's that loyalty will get you killed type
like,
of.
It's just everything is coming to the the tip. It's holy fuck. We cleared out the entire offensive staff except for the offensive line coach. I have the number one pick in the draft. I have the quarterback that I want, and I provided him with Shane Waldron, who didn't even make it through his first year here. And then all of this shit comes across, and let's not forget, where is that? I had it queued up right here.
I was given the opportunity. I found him.
Yeah, and now he's gone.
You have me here. I asked you. That's the perfect drop.
God, I gotta watch that back in its entirety and just laugh at all the comments that were made.
You can pull it up. You can watch it right now.
I'm gonna tell you, shit in your hat and get the hell off the field.
My father couldn't get hired by the McCaskies. Just think about how TTNL fans feel about Coach O. Like, they would have a problem with how and they totally miss the big picture. They missed it on Bruce Arians, man. Like, he's so authentically him. He's his own persona. Guys gravitate to that. They like it. What did you see in Mark Trestman in your Phil Emery, Ted Phillips, George McCaskey meeting that said, yeah, Mark's the guy? Do you remember Rod Marinelli walking out? Like, fuck that. He was all ready to be a part with Bruce Arians. He knew. Football people know. You can't, I don't think you can go wrong with Flores or Vrabel. Aaron Glenn needs to be in the conversation.
I think he's already headed to New Orleans.
He has to be in the conversation here. He has to be. If they fuck it. My dad does complain about my swearing. He says I swear too fucking much. That's how he complains.
But hard stop, Phil. Your dad was a football coach. Did he swear on the football field?
100%. That was the
Exactly.
whole joke. He's like,
Right.
Phil, you need to stop fucking swearing. He said the swear in me stop. He thought I was a little over the line of amount of swears, so they could never hire me. But he was a football coach, and yeah, when it was time, there were cusses. There also was prayer. There also was compassion and integrity and authenticity. There's no coincidence that you see the Nick Sabans of the world who swear and also embrace that they're, they have a winning record. They're victorious. They might deliver the message differently. Like Bill Belichick is going to deliver the message differently than Bill Parcells. Parcells swore like a fucking sailor. But that's where the Chicago. You think the Bears would hire Parcells? They would blow it. They had an opportunity to bring Parcells here and didn't back then. They had an opportunity. Like, talk to Parcells, not Polian, to help you hire a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hope people get off the. I love Genty, the player, but all these people that are mocking him to the Bears in round one, I'm like,
it's a kid from Arizona State in round 2.
Stop it! I haven't even gotten to my mock drafts yet, bro. Like
2 or 3.
You can't draft a fucking quarter. You
ridiculous.
cannot draft a running back in the fucking top 10 if you're the Bears.
Terrible. Look, there's going to be guys in the back end of the draft. It's not going to be my guy, Jeremiah Love, but there are going to be some guys that you could find that could help this football team.
He could go there, Scottish, but it just goes to my point of who's the quarterback. I mean, Dion wants Shador in Vegas. So you're going to see that become a thing leading up to the draft. And I'm not going to play that video, but Phil has seen it. I've seen it. I sent it to Ryan Cox about the dude that is connected in a big way to college football. Said he already has it on good authority that the wheels are already in motion there with Dion wanting Shador in Vegas.
I could play the audio.
Being told through reliable sources.
And, yeah, Cam Ward to the Giants.
The New York Giants guaranteed, and the University of Miami's offensive coordinator is going with him, Shannon Dawson.
So is this a source or this is like
that's Pac-Man Jones he's talking to?
This is the Pac-Man show.
I'm telling you, holler at me at April 25th or 6th, or whenever the draft is.
People out there who might not be familiar with Nevin. Nevin knows every major superstar that's come out of Florida over the last 30 years, Nevin, longer than that. You plugged in with GMs, you're plugged in with programs, you're plugged in with everybody.
I'm going to tell you from what's been shared with me. Dion won't let his kid go to the Giants. So right away, whether Shador is the better quarterback or not, that's not for me to decide. Dion go to New York.
I would not imagine.
He wants him on the Raiders. The Giants are taking Cam Ward. And this is from I can't tell who. I'm just telling you, reliable.
There you go.
Reliable. I gotta clip that.
Reliable.
Just that part. Reliable.
That's what Flores said to Warren. You can count on me. I'm reliable with quarterbacks now. Young quarterbacks. I'm reliable.
Bears get up to pick. They pick a corner.
I'd fucking lose my mind. Trey Smith would be. Yeah, I don't see any fucking way that Kansas City lets him hit the fucking market.
You're drafting an O lineman no matter what. And I'm not saying if they end up with a top 10 pick, I'm not saying that they could stay there and draft the O lineman, but regardless of what you're going to do, a fucking lineman is going to be your first pick. There's no way around it. You have the skill positions, you just don't have the foundation on your front line. That's it. You don't have the guy, so you have to go offensive line, number 1 pick, regardless of where it's at in the draft.
Yeah, and
offensive or defensive line. If you do a lot in free agency,
well, that's gonna tell a lot. You know, that's gonna be the pathway.
You got to get a left tackle, obviously.
Yeah, you cannot. You have to figure out.
Amagaji should be out there starting this week.
He should be, Phil, because listen, I'm being a realist. You can't write him down in pen.
Right.
It's got to be a non-factor in your planning for 2025. You can't say Amagaji is here and we're good. You move forward like he's not even on the team, and then the shit just gets worked out.
That's what having a new coach does. Also, if you get a new GM with the coach, that puts people's livelihoods on thin ice.
Why wouldn't you draft a lineman, Manny? In the top 8, was Joe Alt not a top 10 offensive lineman last year? How is he doing in San Diego or LA? He's killing it right now. Like I don't understand your reasoning with the top 8. We have the skill positions. You need the offensive line. Period. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear a wide receiver. I don't want to hear a fucking running back. I don't want to hear anything but a 300-pound ugly motherfucker who's ready to run you and your mama over. That's what I want.
Yeah. It's gonna be 9.
9. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's going to be
right now.
It's going to be an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman.
It's going to be either of those, 100%. That's where you build. The way Ryan Poles is built, he's built from the outside in. You usually build the inside out. And he has not done that. Now, I don't know what the cap situation is, but you're going to... If Trey Smith hits, you got to get him. Yeah, you go out.
If he was available, you make him the centerpiece of your offense behind Caleb Williams, and you reset the market.
I also want to say this. I thought about this on the drive home. Maybe Tevin Jenkins wasn't the problem, and the soft GM and their fucking bullshit coach is the problem.
When I went on with Ivan and Big Steve the other night, and I've kind of pivoted, I think you're at a spot where you have to bring Tevin back.
Right.
Even if you have to give a slight overpay, and I know you're risking it with his injury history, but I think when things are right, he's a good player, and it's just one less fucking hole that you have to fill on your offensive line.
I agree.
And I have 80 some odd million.
He might be. He could be the answer at left tackle. You get a real old line coach here, they're gonna see. I'm telling you, they're gonna see how I see it. It's like, what do we look? I mean, he's a dancing bear. Why is you got soft puppy shit on the left? He's so top heavy, Ivan. Like his body, he looks like a second kung fu character. His fucking top is like a fucking blocky
little
body,
legs.
And his legs are fucking tiny little fucking sticks with big feet, like fucking Ronald McDonald feet.
He's got Bullwinkle legs. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Nobody knows.
Yes, I got you. The fucking moose.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't.
This is where Guy doesn't understand football.
I can't understand investing into a 35-year-old.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, 35-year-old offensive lineman.
When you're playing outside, Guy, and I'll just tell you, you're not bending down, ramming into.
You're more likely to get hurt inside.
You're way more likely to get hurt inside at guard.
Everything
as an
everything
offensive
doubles in
coach,
fucking speed and violence inside.
triple the violence, triple the angle of pain. Just think about it. And when you're dealing with isolated blocking at tackle, so yeah, it makes every bit. It's a check in the box to keep them more healthy. I've been saying this forever. I mean, he's an athlete. But people love Panay Sewell. He's up there athletically. If you watch this fucking guy.
No, Tevin was not drafted to be a guard. Tevin was drafted to be your left tackle. That's what. After the draft was over that year in 2021, they released
100%.
Charles Leno.
Yeah.
They released Leno. I released the song, Ivan, remember?
Oh, I love the song.
Leno is gone. Leno is gone. Leno is gone. We had a whole show celebration. His wife was pissed. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about his wife. Oh my god,
this song sucks. I go, you ain't Simon Cowell, bitch.
Oh god.
Oh,
we had him, and then we had was it Mustafa's mom, right?
Yeah.
Borum's
mom.
Borum's mom.
Borum's
What that's what it was, right? Yeah.
Borum's mom is still mad at Shane.
Oh yeah, she was a patron.
You're a bloody bastard, Shane.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh, you know what? I still sleep like a baby at night. If Larry's mom's mad at me,
Well,
I'll get over it.
I'm with you though. I think Tevin, you're gonna have to bring him back.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna make him the left tackle. I just don't. I think that they'll. I mean, maybe.
I don't know with a new coach.
Yeah, I just don't think that they will. And Tevin's come out and said that he feels more comfortable at guard now, but he likes right guard more so than left guard. And I mean, the Bears that's another flaw with Ryan Poles is
If he likes right guard, put him there.
I love Tevin and Darnell Wright on the same side.
That
excites me. Yeah.
There's movement, Shane. Movement.
And Ivan and I chatted a little bit today. I brought up the name Gray Zabel. A lot of people aren't going to know who he is yet. The offensive lineman from North Dakota State. Bears fans better get used to the name, Bears fans, because there's going to be a lot of people talking about him. They're going to be like, do 1,000 mock drafts, and there'll be a fucking tape breakdown on him probably tomorrow morning. And
you're bloody right, Shane.
But you're going to look at him and say, oh, he played he's not a tackle in the NFL. He's not.
First, he could play all 5 positions. He's a swing tackle. From just what I saw, I would think. But the guy has some good technique, and I want to see more video.
Yep.
You got to have good technique.
Graham Barton was a guy that I loved last year. I would love to have him right now, obviously, but Gray Zabel is a fun one. I think he can come in and play center as a rookie in the NFL all day long, and then he can provide you that versatility that Ivan's talking about. And that's a big part of the NFL nowadays. You got to be able to play multiple positions, but you also have to have fucking talent, not just depth. It's like having a piece of shit or a piece of shit with nuts in it. It's still, they're both pieces of shit, right?
Just all pieces of shit. They all stink, right?
Yeah.
I would have Cameron Ward over Shedeur Sanders, just for the record.
I would not draft any quarterback in round 1 this year if I was running a team. I would not.
My boy Tate Ratledge.
Yep.
He's
on the list. Yep.
We better be on the list.
Yeah, and I love Will Campbell too, Jamal. I'm not sure if he's even going to be available to you at 9. I'll be honest. Really? And so Tankathon. So Vegas is at 1. The Giants, New England, Carolina, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Jets, Cleveland, Chicago. But teams 3 through 8 are all 3-10. And then the Bears are the sole team at 4-9. Jacksonville and
3 through 8.
3 through 8 are all 3-10. And can we just say this too? Please, please, please. Let's be smarter Bears fans. I don't want to see anybody in our chat or anybody in Draft Mob or anybody in the fucking offseason saying that the Bears should draft Travis Hunter. I'm not saying that he's not a fantastic player, but it's
going to be Mikel Williams.
Like, why?
It's going to be Michael Williams, Mikel Williams from Georgia. He's going to be one of the options where we pick. Or Campbell from LSU, the tack. I already could see. But I always tell you the Holy Trinity is quarterback, pass rusher, offensive tackle, left tackle. Bears have failed that.
Who wants to do a mock draft? Live on air, Phil.
Ooh.
Who's our starting running back? Swift this weekend? This Monday, actually.
They signed Royce Freeman to the practice squad.
Royce Freeman.
Actually, he was
Remember him? Wasn't he with
But Darrington was up on Darrington played Sunday.
He played specials. Did he get in? He didn't get in.
He got a carry, I believe, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so.
Man, honestly, I forgot that game so fucking fast. So
yeah.
Oh my god, dude. So bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Braxton Jones cannot be slotted. I don't give a fuck. On a good team, Braxton is a swing tackle. We've said it for years. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fine.
Nothing wrong. That's why you play Amagaji.
Right.
Monday night. Yeah, put his ass out there. Put the pressure. Obviously, if he's healthy, you put him out there. Got the Yo song going all show.
Yeah, well, we miss Claudio.
I know. We got to call him. Where is he? Where's Jackal?
Jackal?
Where's Angelo?
I know, Shane. What didn't update us?
No Angelo tonight. I nixed it. Told him.
Sorry, guys. I tried.
Yeah. Angelo is gone. Angelo is gone. Angelo's gone.
Angelo's in our hearts always. He's never gone.
What is he saying?
Coach Phil, this is Angelo Joe Marino. You guys want me to be on the show tonight? I get out at 9 o'clock. Let me know.
Shane, he's out.
9:03. Oh,
you want to hear what he sent me?
This is Angelo. Let me know if you want me on the show tonight. I get out at 9. I don't want to be waiting in the bar for nothing, though. It's going to be stern, you know?
It's going to be wet. It's been raining here. We haven't stopped the rain. Can you stop the rain? Where is Cherie?
Making dinner.
Falling, you can chase the clouds away. All right. Pure bliss.
Hey, guess what? I got some fresh venison from my friend Jake.
No, I didn't hear it.
You got some fresh venison from his friend.
That was what we told him that
Why
Cherie...
did he whisper it to you like it?
Well, I told him that Cherie was a big deer hunter and that she shot a buck, but she doesn't like to talk about it publicly. So I think that that's why he's. Oh no! Shit. Okay.
Oh no! Bullets doesn't like Angelo. Call Angelo now. Uncle Bullets. We got a bigger script. Strip.
We got a bigger strip.
I did an interview and all the drops of Angelo come out of these interviews. Every time you like this one.
That's what I got to say. While I got it, I'm fresh on my mind. Ivan, did you ever find that open that I asked you about? Did you have that?
I could not actually.
He did not even look. I could tell.
I didn't even fucking check. I
Okay.
totally forgot. Didn't even check.
At least you're authentic, Ivan, and honest, unlike some people.
I'm just a fan. I'm not a football evaluator.
I know, George. You're not even a good owner.
Cherie is listening, but she doesn't feel well. So
can you
get better, Cherie?
Now, me and Steph are having a great debate. The puppy eliminating in the house. Do you take their nose and put it there and say, no good, or you just clean it up? And what do? You scold them?
Oh, he's peeing on the floor?
Yeah, he'll sometimes, like, I brought him out. He peed. He comes back in. All of a sudden, he disappeared and peed again.
I think that's a great debate, like you said, because I've heard both sides of people who are like, absolutely not. And so I took my dog to the groomer because I have a Labradoodle and she becomes a hairy bitch if we don't get her hair cut. And I walked into the groomer this one day and my dog was nervous because there's other dogs in there and shit. And my dog like put the fucking brakes on when we got to the door. And I'm like, she was like shaking and like nervous and like getting behind me and wanted nothing to do with it. And I was trying to bring her in because I needed to drop her off. And the fucking groomer looks at me and she's like, you are doing your dog no favors treating her like that.
Really?
I'm like, what are you talking about? And then when I pulled her, she growled. And I said, come on, babe, stop. Let's go. You've been here before. And then that's when the fucking groomer like got on me and told me that I was, justifying the attitude that the dog was. I'm like, because the fucking dog doesn't want to be here with all these other dogs.
Smash that motherfucker up and put her on the damn thing, Shane.
Yeah, so,
be a man.
So she sent you home?
No, she didn't.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
got her groomed, but I go to a different groomer now. But
well, if she got mad at you for how you treat your dog, that's kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I was caught off guard. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, so you rub Steph's nose in it and then tell her to train the dog better.
You gotta catch the dog in the act. Then you.
I don't even think Phil heard me.
What if
I said
I heard you?
Steph, get over here right
Probably
now.
Watching right now, like fuck you.
Does she know that I talked to her mother on the phone yesterday?
No. What did you say?
You were there with me. With fucking
yeah, I forgot.
Fucking spectacles and eyeglasses.
That's right. Old people say eyeglasses. Younger generation say glasses. Old heads say spectacles.
Yeah.
I don't know what these new skibbity toilets are gonna call these fucks.
Skibbity toilets?
Yeah, that's what I call them. Use their own words against them.
I don't understand what's going on.
The 2000 generation with their slangs. Skibbity. Skibbity rid. You haven't heard any of this shit?
Oh yeah, his kids aren't old enough yet.
Oh, that's all their slang is.
It'll be outdated by the time Ivan's kids are.
No. I'm bringing back the old school shit.
Yeah.
Dumb fuck.
Oh, that's what my daughter brings.
like there's gonna be multiple.
My daughter brings that to daycare every day.
Like fuck's gonna be like fuck's gonna be the foundation of every curse.
Emmy's like an old Italian mob boss at her.
My fucking daddy already read this one.
This is a fucking old one. Where's the new one?
Boring.
Let me tell you, the wizard is not a wizard.
Where's my fucking juice box?
Yeah.
If you only had a fucking brain
Where the fuck that Twinkie at?
This is the same fucking oatmeal you served us yesterday, bitch.
This lion's a pussy.
Carrie Franklin dunks his dog in the cold tub when he pees on the floor.
This fucking lion's a pussy.
Oh shit!
Just throw your dog in the fucking lake, frozen lake. It's in the house. The Carrie Franklin method. Throw him in the lake. It's freezing in there. Never does it again.
Larison just builds a new house. Selling this fuck.
We're laying on a new floor, Jen.
I was waiting for Phil to spray that all over the fucking monitor. We were so close.
Larison buys a new house. The dog pissed in the fucking dining room.
Ooh, he's a puppy. Azevedo. What is he?
Oh,
yeah.
How? Let's see. I don't know. We got him back in June or July. So 7 months old. 6 months.
Make the dog
Yeah.
watch the
Snoop.
Snoop already
Look what
did.
you did.
It's your fault.
Snoop, look what you did. Oh man.
Oh my God. I'll have to talk to that dude. He'll help me. He got into the Sudafed, so that's why I was distracted.
So now he's sleeping and shitting everywhere.
That's like
Snoop's
I'll just read you
passed out,
I
legs
was
up,
dealing with.
just
Shitting
pissing
out.
on.
This dog
Pissing
got
on
a
the
hold of a
sheetrock.
Sudafed. Somehow pills, and I think he got a taste, but I'm not sure. I go, what? He swallowed them? This is going on while I'm doing the show. She's like, I don't know. He got a little taste of one, was still in the packet, and the other one's on the floor in pieces. This little pup, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I go, call our friend Kim. She is a former vet tech. She'll know what to do. If I have to take him to the vet, you're coming. I cannot do this alone. I'm beyond tired. I go, did you call Kim? I'm texting her now. She said he'll be fine, but I'm still nervous. I go, is it drowsy? She's like, no, it's non-drowsy. I go, oh, he's good then. Just rest it out. She's like, oh, he's okay. That was the latest update. That's what I was dealing with.
I know we're gonna wrap up early tonight, but before I forget, I want to share this. Phil saw these pictures. We had a big day today here in the Marsaw house.
Bring Ned McCaskey over.
Today was PET scan day for my son that he has to go through. He's on from every 3 months to every 6 months. But this was my son and his oncologist 3 years ago. That was the day that my son got to ring the bell when he was finally cancer free. And this is my son and the same oncologist today, this morning. So it's been a little bit of a change
to grow that tall, Riley. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, he's gonna be. They're telling him he's probably gonna settle in around 6'5", 6'6". So, but yeah, he got the all clear today.
Can he play tight end?
He probably could.
He's running routes.
No, he is
He's
all
slow,
basketball all the time.
Is he slow or has he got some scoops?
Can he pitch
on the court? No, he's not. Can he pitch? He could, yeah. I've told him. He doesn't want to play for the Cubs either, but yeah,
he has no choice. There's no choice.
Cubs would never pay him.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. They're just not paying anybody. So it is.
But yeah, he is. I mean, he's my 13-year-old 6-footer right there.
Okay, stop. That's fucked up.
She's taller than Phil.
She's not taller than me.
She's 5'8".
Is she?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
so
then
she's
she is taller than me.
4 inches taller than, she's 4 inches taller than fuck.
He's huge. Exactly, Ivan. Tell him. Thank you for getting my back. How does he?
I think we
stack-
got to get. I think we got to get Phil and Mike Feldner side by side.
Yeah.
I think me and Mike are about the same height. Maybe actually, maybe a little.
I have a picture with Ivan
Well,
somewhere.
what's funny about that picture is we were taking that picture while Ivan was outside tweeting from the TTNL account, having a fucking meltdown.
Shane had a memory anger of you doing it.
I'm
recently.
like,
he went on a tirade about
everybody.
You know what pisses me off today? Thinking back about Ivan taking the TTNL account.
And I fucking flip, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So I delete it. And then I fucking refresh, and then another one fucking pops up. I think it was 3 of them.
It wasn't meant to go. It wasn't meant to go on the TTNL account. It wasn't.
We were all in a bad mood that day.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Just when you didn't think it was going to get worse.
For sure.
Thank you, Michelle.
I'm proud of this picture, to be honest, even though I fucked up.
Look at Austin Reed behind Ivan in that picture. Bring that back up. Austin's
there he is. Austin's right behind us.
Bears practice squad quarterback.
Yeah.
How is Jose? How's Jose Torres doing?
I don't know. I'll have to hit him up.
Paul,
my official height is, I tell everybody I'm 6'3". My official height is 6'2" and 7/8. But Cars is a tall motherfucker, but Sean Stewart was taller than all of us.
And Steve is taller than him.
Yeah.
Big Steve.
Yeah, Steve is.
Big Steve had the high top.
Yeah, but Big Steve has about, I want to say, 2 inches on Sean. Maybe
Really?
3. Yeah, Big Steve's a big guy. But
Big Steve. It's Big Steve.
Yeah.
I mean, oh man, I was watching this thing and the Italian guy's like, do these fucking kids understand? Like, when we make fun of you, like, we love you. That's what it is. That's what guys do.
How many times have we had to say that while we've done this show?
We've had to say this shit to this soft world of pussies.
If we're not talking about you, then that's when you should be scared.
Exactly. I was on the stair climber finishing my workout, and Greg Braggs called me, and I was like, Greg, I'm on the stair. I'll call you back in 7 minutes. Now I fucking forgot to call him back, so I can own it. Oh, that scared the shit out. One of my other tabs just started playing a fucking commercial. I thought
I was on another tab, but I was Googling midget on stair climber to see if I could get a funny picture, but nothing good came up.
Oh, the P word just makes George cringe, so that's why I say it. And it's all about the McCaskies tonight. He should be on the cover of it.
I was given the opportunity. I found him.
He was a mutter.
He was a mutter. His mother was a mutter.
Yeah.
Back in Toledo.
His father was Italian.
His father was Italian. It was little Paulie.
Yeah. Hey, Clintonio, $1.99. I wish I had just 5 minutes alone with George McCaskey.
I agree. George. What would George do? He would just smile.
Yeah. Do you want me to sign your jersey?
You want me to sign your jersey? You want
Chubbs 82, $2. I read that George is a bitch on the internet. That's probably the least surprising news ever. Stephen W. 499. Hello, TTNL fam. So with Warren also being a churchgoer, where is the change coming from? I'm afraid Caleb is fucked. Waddle said Caleb Williams will leave. Well,
we've talked about this.
Yeah. People need to get over that too.
Waddle's got to stop.
Yeah.
We have control of him in regards to his contract. That's the whole premise.
You sign a 4-year rookie contract, and it comes with a 5th-year option that the team controls.
And then
after that, you can
franchise
franchise him for another 3 years if needed. So that's 8 years. We're in year 1.
We're in year fucking 1. He can want to leave all he wants. And it's not even in the vicinity of truth.
Jimmy Silas.
Jimmy, we need your comment, man.
Put it in the chat, and I will read it. I promise.
I like the cornrows that Jimmy's son has. He's got him braided up in there, Ivan.
Yep.
Are you sure that's not like a movie clip or something? I mean,
I think it is too. But
it's a movie clip?
I mean, that I don't know.
Is
People
that a
have
movie?
like, is this really Guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck do I know? Like,
Not a big guy.
Look what Creighton has on his.
Guy looks like he could have his own like game show of trivia.
He does. He does.
Hi, this is the Guy Finley Show. Today we're talking movies.
Isn't Guy the one that I said he coaches?
Yeah,
football or something like that. I think he DM'd me, and he wasn't. He's like,
he was fired up with you.
Yeah, he said it wasn't fair. I invited him on the show.
Like, is
Actually,
that really corn planter? Like, come on.
Yes, that's corn planter in his backyard.
That is Guy. He said he's doubling down on it.
It is him. That's the real him.
Yeah, we're sorry.
I would hang out with Guy. I would hang out with Guy at a Buffalo Wild Wings. Do they do trivia there anymore? That was the best.
At B-Dubs?
They did trivia at B-Dubs?
Oh my God, it was awesome.
There's
around.
Jose.
There he is.
Yeah, everybody send our guy Jose some.
Don't worry, I was just smoking another joint outside. I forgot what day.
I'm looking for fucking Hannes. I haven't seen Hannes in 6 weeks. Fucking, there's no way I can call him Hannes.
Hannes.
No fucking way.
Exciting and new. Come aboard.
Like, my name is Hannes. I said, you're a fucking liar. You stop that.
We're expecting you.
In America, you're Hans.
My son Tate goes, yeah, we met him at the Hard Rock Cafe. I go, you remember that? He's like, yeah. Ivan, Cherie, we all eat. His name isn't Hannes, Dad. It's Hans.
No, he's wrong.
Tate was all, it's not Hannes.
Right.
I go, he said his name is Hannes.
Chubbs, $2. Why won't YouTube let me cuss on the super chat? I didn't know that you could not.
You guys can't cuss?
Really?
I wonder.
Someone put $10 and say a swear. Go ahead.
Use the C word. Go ahead. We'll allow it.
I'm sending this out from the official account. We'll see how far it goes out.
Remember.
Oh, yeah. YouTube rejects it. But
Facebook loves
Facebook keeps it up. Twitch keeps it up. And I cannot do it on YouTube.
Exciting and new.
But in case you're counting at home, Facebook does let us do it. Twitch does, but not YouTube.
And then he runs it back.
Oh, he got it in right there. Look.
But it's only in super chat.
Oh, they block it in super chat?
Yeah.
Oh my freaking God.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken, let's not abuse it. All right.
Yeah. Somebody send $1,000 super chat just to try it out.
We need to buy some Christmas presents. Are you guys? I'm like empty in the present category.
Still works. Facebook has not taken it down yet, and neither is Twitch.
Chubbs can laugh at himself. That's what I like about
We
Chubbs.
love Chubbs.
Everyone who refers to
runs
themselves as
Super Chat.
Chubbs anyway.
That's
Yeah, McCaskey.
Super Chat.
Yeah.
Virginia and George run Super Chat. Google hired them.
Google.
They own it. They own YouTube.
All right.
What's next on the agenda?
This is how we're gonna end the night.
Dumbest tweets of the week.
Dumbest tweets of the week.
Are the Bears even worth all the stress, Shane?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So McMillan went number 1. Actually, very good wide receiver out of Arizona. Goes to Vegas.
Number 1 overall?
That's fucking wild.
No fucking way.
Mason Graham goes number
Yes.
2 to the Giants.
Okay.
Travis Hunter heads to New England. Jalen.
Oh my God.
Carolina done fucked up again.
I think Carolina's happy with Bryce.
Oh, yeah. Well,
He's
he's
playing
playing better.
better.
Abdul Carter, Ashton Genty, Will Johnson. Look who's on the board for us at number 8. I have zero problem turning in that card. And
Will Campbell is my guy, pass rusher from Georgia.
Yep.
So,
Well, pass was from LSU, sir.
no, he's not a passer. He's an offensive
he's
lineman.
the offensive tackle from
no, I'm saying is my guy from Georgia.
No,
Did
he's
he
from
go?
LSU. Oh,
The
your
pass
guy from
rusher.
Georgia.
There he is, Jalen Walker.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm going.
You're going big daddy at tackle.
Yeah. And while Ben's got that, I'm a Kelvin Banks Jr. fan also.
Banks with the injury scares you.
Yep.
So I heard someone singing. Is that Ivan's toy?
Yeah, it's one of the fucking toy. Like it's like the battery's dying, so it just fucking randomly plays. Like I don't know. It's Bo beat the shit out of it, so I'm sure it's broken too. But it plays randomly. It's kind of.
What about Mikel Williams?
Phil's guy goes number 35, one pick ahead of us. Weren't you a big James Pierce guy?
Yeah, he's a good player. Where did Mikel Williams go? That's who I was thinking of over Walker.
Where did he go?
There he went 24th.
Baltimore, of course he did.
Oh my God, he's going way higher than that when it's all said and done.
Mo is a Rams fan. Emeka Ibuka went to LA. So Bears are on the clock at 36 and 41. I mean, I got zero. Oh, look at this.
There he is.
That looks nice. Go ahead and do that, Shane. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it.
It's Tate off the clock, off the board.
Oh, from UGA.
Georgia? Yeah. Is he there or no? He's out.
Yeah, there he is right there. Tate
Ratledge.
I would take Ratledge. Now you got 2 offensive linemen.
No, you already have 2.
You have 3 offensive linemen. I'm good
You'd
with
have 3 if you took this one.
Oh, where are we?
We're in our
Let's see.
second.
Who'd you take? I was looking at a text.
We took Gray Zabel from North Dakota State.
Oh, you took him.
Yeah, which he could be your
Oh,
center.
Ratledge is still there.
Yeah, Booker and Ratledge are both there. Yep.
Booker's a huge human being.
Yeah. Oh,
Take
yeah.
3 offensive linemen.
I would sign me the fuck up.
So there you go. But you need a pass rusher.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you can look and
Can't
see.
go wrong getting another offensive guard. You've rebuilt your offensive line.
Well, I
you have
mean,
to coach them up.
Is your Is
There's
your
no.
center still there?
I took Gray Zabel, and he's going to be our center.
North Dakota.
Is that interior or is that
He's
edge?
going to center then.
I had defensive line. I
Oh.
mean, this is straight edge, but I mean, the kid from Ole Miss has been all over the map. Jack Sawyer, I'm a fan of. The kid from Ohio State.
I like JT. I like him.
Yeah.
Is Sherman Stewart still there?
The edge?
Yeah. Can you just go to edges?
I'm on just edges.
Sherman Stewart must have got drafted then. I didn't know you were just on edges.
I didn't think I saw him.
Yeah, there he is.
Shamar. Yeah, that's where he fucked me
Sherman.
up.
Shamar.
I'm like
You didn't
racking
know
my,
we were talking about.
racking
You
my
watching the
fucking
Nutty
brain.
Professor?
I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck it is.
Shamar.
Sherman.
Shamar.
Sherman.
Take Mike Green. Have you seen him from Marshall?
Yeah, do you guys want to go
You
quarterback because we
You-
don't believe in Caleb? You want to bring in Nussmeier? Oh, God,
Go to running back.
Tight end. Tight end.
I'm a
Oh,
Samson. I like Samson.
Samson's my guy.
I'm not drafting a quarterback. I'm not drafting a running back here, though. No fucking way.
No, I just wanted to see who was there.
Tight end. Is there any?
Gunnar Helm.
Helm is so inconsistent. Though.
I like Aronde. Not just because of my affiliation with Syracuse, but I think he's going to end up making an impact in the NFL. He's just going to go later.
Yeah, he's all these guys. Ferguson's good from Oregon. He's going to go later, though.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, to me,
draft. We're doing a mock draft.
Yeah, thanks, Bears.
Do it.
It's December 11th, and we're mocking already.
Ratledge is 6'6", 320.
I'm a big fan of Ratledge.
Yeah, Booker is even big. Booker's 6'5", 325.
But I think Ratledge is the better.
Got a little more attitude.
Yeah, I like his.
This is what Brailsford from. He is not big at all.
Center.
Yeah,
he's a center.
Right, but I'm so sick of seeing our centers getting overpowered. Yeah, but
Connor Colby's a good player from Iowa.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun watching the tapes. Can't watch the Iowa tape though, Chris Harold. We gotta watch ourselves with Iowa.
Yeah, they don't like it.
We're gonna watch it, Iowa. Did you see the video I sent you that every Big 10 team is Iowa, but just different?
Yeah, I did.
That was actually really good. It was so creative.
Yeah, I agree with my guy Joe here. I'm a big Booker fan. I would have zero issue with either Ratledge or Booker, but I would probably lean more Booker here, but like I said, we have so many months to get there. I'm a big Ratledge fan too. So,
well, let's draft somebody.
Yeah, this is
My
where the
boy
draft ends.
Shamar. My boy Shamar went.
Look at, we took Booker. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, this is
Alabama
your draft.
bias.
Your draft.
Yep. Oh man.
The last two drafts, we've all TTNL has gotten the first pick correct. There you go.
Look at
Yeah.
Caleb and Darnell Wright.
I don't even really have any interest.
Now you got to get a running back right here.
Horn edge.
Horn edge, yeah. 'Cause you didn't get one.
Yeah.
What about your boy Quindarius?
Yeah.
Do we need a safety considering Brisker?
Yeah, is Brisker done See,
I don't think I'd bring him back. I
is
mean,
he due to a deal?
this is, huh?
He's still under contract. One more year, I thought.
Oh yeah. No. I'm saying I wouldn't bring him back this year. He's
Oh.
obviously with his concussions, man. He missed a ton of time last year with a concussion. This year, it's knocked him out, and yeah, he can be a hell of a player, but it's
He's got to change how he plays.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, is the Iowa running back Johnson still available? That would be a great pick here. Him or the Arizona State kid.
No, they all went early.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What round? We're still in round 3. They went?
Yeah, I believe so.
Jesus.
There's Gunnar Helm, ends up in Green Bay, drafts another tight end.
Dylan Sampson.
In Baltimore. They do it every time.
Jesus Christ. They didn't do it in real life.
Yeah.
I'm all mad like it's a real thing, but it's just
Donovan Edwards
is killing me.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Donovan Edwards didn't go.
Yeah, he did. I just saw his name.
No way, dude. He's like way the fuck down the list, like in 200s on this thing.
I thought I just saw his name go past.
Maybe they finally. No,
you're
Donovan
right.
Edwards is right there. 270. They have him ranked 277.
What a we got
He'll be a Charger. He'll be a Charger.
linebacker.
Who's that linebacker, Shane? Swanky wants to know.
Jack Kaiser.
Never heard of her.
I can't wait till you lose to a lesser team in your bowl game.
Michigan? That's who we're playing. I wanted to play Northern Illinois, but didn't work out for us.
They're a tough team.
Am I still defending Edmonds? Yeah, I said that has not played good. I have no issues with. I don't ride momentum waves like most of you guys do. I mean, yeah, he has not played good for four games now. I mean, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to change my mind if he comes out and has a good game? Or are you going to say, "Oh, I was wrong"? I have zero. I would still make the fucking trade. Still, yeah, I would. Tremaine Edmonds has not played good. Tell me who's played good on defense. I know who Logan's going to say clearly. Jack Sanborn.
Jack Sanborn, even though he got beat by a running back who was falling down. I'm just saying. That's what happened.
Logan, it's not just like that. You got Edmonds, you got TJ Edwards, you got Jervon Dexter, you got Noah Sewell, and you got AJ Klein, the backup linebacker that's not on the Bears anymore. You got all of those guys when you traded Roquan Smith and with the financial package that Roquan got.
Oh, Edmonds.
Roquan makes lots of tackles.
I'm glad they traded him. I didn't think he was worth that kind of money. Now, I'm with Shane. Edmonds hasn't played well. No one's really played well.
You know who plays well? Jack Kaiser. Let's draft him.
I can't. I shut it off.
Well, we're done. Save it for later. Anybody think the Bears will win before we wrap up?
I don't.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Well, I think we've done it all tonight. There's nothing more to say. I got to go help Steph with the puppy. That's my night. Should have named him Kaiser.
I think guys into the hippie lettuce at 10:40 p.m.
I think he's talking to the chat.
He is. He is.
I think he's talking to the chat. No bold predictions from anyone.
Pain.
Bill Wagner, $10. We all need help. Mock drafts in December is the football equivalent of smoking used cigarette butts out of an ashtray. It's supposed to be.
I guarantee Angelo has done that multiple times.
I suppose it's good to do it with family.
It's his ashtray. Fine.
Oh, he's done it out of not his ashtray. 100%.
That will be one of the questions on the bet. We all go around the next time he comes on.
That's the thing. I can, as bad as it gets, I still can never turn it off. I'm just not.
I will
that way.
watch to the very last second ticks off.
Me too.
I was given the opportunity. I found him.
That's where it ends, folks. If you're not a patron, become a patron. We'll be live breaking down. I'm catching up. It's been a lot going on.
Angelo.
Yes.
And we will break down the tape of the. Who do we even break down now?
Well, we're gonna
and Lions.
Yeah, and so Cars Keys is live tomorrow night, and then Cars has some family stuff that he's going to be traveling for, so he's going to be gone for a few weeks. So after tomorrow night, Cars Keys will not be back until January, the beginning of January. So Bill and I talked about a couple of ideas, maybe pivoting. If you're a TTNL patron, maybe doing a tape breakdown on a Thursday night, and maybe doing a couple of other different things on a Thursday night along the way. One thing we talked about is inviting some patrons on to let you put your voice.
We need to put your face to it, guy.
Your voice and your face to it.
Bullets
on some things. Yep.
Backflipping bullets.
Backflipping bullets. He was at the San Francisco game, texting us all the outcome 30 seconds before.
The only time he's been ahead of the game.
I said, bullets, stop texting.
Unfucking real, you
and
throw.
Then he says, stop reading your texts.
Yeah.
Thanks, bullets.
As he keeps sending them.
Yeah.
Uncle Bullets. Gotta love Uncle Bullets. All I want is someone to bring some old school breakdance music and see Bullets do it.
Was Bullets in breaking?
He did.
Brother was an Electric Boogaloo.
Really?
Electric
Breaking too?
Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know Bullets can do some shit.
Bullets was in Ain't Got No
that.
Boogaloo. Didn't do quite as well at the box office.
that and the Larison. Oh my god.
Yeah, honey, dog pissed on the floor. Call the real estate broker. We're out of here.
We're out of here. Buying a new house.
Then there's this guy. Jackal was going to come on, but there was a power outage.
Oh, he's a part of the power outage.
Yep, they lost power. Yep, and then he got power back, but he has no internet.
Fucking love Jackal though.
Yep, and he
had good stories to share.
His wife was knitting him a Garrett crochet jersey.
Miles Garrett?
No, Garrett crochet.
He doesn't know, Shane.
Phil has no idea.
What is that?
No clue.
Do you know Gary Carter?
The catcher for the Mets?
Same player. Yep. Same exact player.
Is that it?
What about Carlton Fisk? You know
Yes.
Carlton Fisk?
Pitcher.
Nope.
Yep.
Yes, he was.
Phil.
Carlton Fisk?
He wasn't a pitcher?
No.
No.
No?
Phil's thinking of Steve Carlton.
Oh,
Phil's thinking of
Steve, that makes
Wait,
sense.
what did Carlton Fisk play?
Bullets dances like Carlton
Catcher.
from Fresh Prince, right? Isn't that the Bullets dance? Carlton. Wasn't that his name?
Yes.
Okay,
Carlton.
okay, Dan. I like it.
There you go.
I like it, Dan. But
This is it. This is the
I
big
don't fucking
weekend
think
for
so.
Ivan.
I don't
Army's beat Navy the past 4 times, right?
You don't
So
have to bring
3
up
or
the past,
4.
Phil. There's no reason to bring up the past. All right. This
I'm
weekend,
a big Army fan.
go Navy, beat Army.
There you go. I'm going Army beats Navy again. Shane?
I got my dad's an Army vet. I gotta go with my dad.
There's Anthony Gordon starting to stack. Logan's going away from you, Ivan.
Yeah, well, do what you
He
got
was
to
your
do.
number 1 fan. Go Army. Robert Nash. Look at Cherie throwing down. Throwing down the dice on Army. There is not one Navy guy but you, bro.
Right?
Jesse Kilborn.
Standing right here.
Navy football.
Yeah.
Cubs chimed in.
Cubs.
and on Twitch, it's still up, Ivan.
Oh, Carrie
There we go,
Franklin's with you.
Carrie.
One guy.
Ken's got me.
Kenny
Richard's
Vance.
there. I got people. I got people.
Anchors away a ton. Richard was making a joke.
Is that what he was doing?
Oh man, you got to go to 1. The prices are too high for this.
No, there's no
Before
way.
we end the show, my coach, Coach Ray, is a big Notre Dame fan. He bought tickets for the first playoff game. Notre Dame, first whoever. He just bought the tickets. He bought them for $250 a piece. They are now worth $4,000 each. Should he go or should he sell?
Sell that shit.
That's what I told.
How many has he got? 2?
2.
Oh hell yeah! Ship them.
He's thinking of going still. I go, bro, you just quadrupled your money. He wants the experience. He wants the experience.
Bobby L. Gonna take an L like those Hoosiers are gonna take
Bobby
an L.
L.
Oh, we gotta have
Hoosiers are gonna
have
lose
Bobby
to the
on
real
that week.
Indiana
We're
football team.
Phil's
We're going
team
live.
Phil's team Cronin, the IU alum.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
I know Courtney went to IU, which is it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm rooting for Courtney.
Do you remember Steve Alford for IU?
Wasn't he a basketball player?
Yeah, he was the backup catcher for the.
Oh, somebody woke up with the Army talk.
Oh,
Jordan Howard, former Hoosier.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Anyway,
does Cherie want to sing us out?
She should. She
All
should
right.
sing the Michigan fight song.
All right, Cherie.